Hi and welcome. This is the sixth video on how to work in series. In last week's video I made these 6 small collages in a grid way. I will post a link below in the description box for you. And today I want to take the random way of working with the collages a little bit further. Last week I worked in this grid format. Oh, it is very graphical to me. But today I want to collage with rounder shapes or lines. So here is my plan for today. It's always good to have a plan because then you can change it along the way if you get new ideas or something don't work for you. First of all, I want to use an A3 size paper, or this is watercolor paper, 200 DSM as my substrate, and I will divide it in 4 pieces. Of course you can use any size of paper you want. The bigger paper, the more collage material you need. You can also go smaller and then it's less material you need. For the base layer I will only use my own gelli prints, and when I start collaging I won't think of any composition. I will just glue pieces down randomly. Finally, when the substrate is collaged, I will cover it up, but I would do it facing the back of the collage, not to get attached to any specific places in the big collage. And at last, you never know what you get when you work this way. So when I have the 4 collages, I would look at them and decide what's next. Perhaps mark making or stenciling or stamping or a focal point. But we will see how it goes. I have chosen to use some off-rows, some in blue turquoise colors and some in brown colors. And that is all for now. Perhaps something will be added later, but we'll see. I like to tear my papers, and there's a way to avoid to get these white lines you can see there if you want to avoid them. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't, but if you do it like this and it's this piece you want, you can see you get white lines here. But if you turn the paper around, there is no white lines there. You can see that's it. That's nice if that's what you want. You can start anywhere you want on the substrate. You can start in the corner or in the middle or anywhere you want to start. It is just get the gluing going and not think so much, or perhaps think a little, because there's some ways I typically think when I put my papers down, and this is how I have dark brown here with a little pattern. Then I want to put something the opposite color next to it, perhaps with a lot of pattern. Yeah. And you can overlap a little. So here is dark brown, then I will put a dark blue with a little brown in. And here I have some, I don't know what this color is called, but I think I will put it there. And then the blue up to there. Yeah, we'll see. And here you can see there are some white edges and none there. But I will put that down there anyway. I use a glue stick here, but of course you can use matte medium or any glue you prefer. But for the sake of the time here in this video, the drying time is quick with a glue stick. I use a glue stick here in the videos. So I will continue and be back. As you can see, sometimes it is a bit of a puzzle because you have to overlap a little, and I don't want straight edges, and I don't want to make it difficult for myself, so I have to think of, I want to glue this down before I glue this one down, and then I can glue this down. No, I can't. Then I think I would glue this one down, and then I could glue that one down. That is, yes, that's how it goes. It doesn't matter if it has a straight edge there, because next time I will be gluing something down here, it will overlap this one. And the same here, I know this will come up here, so it doesn't matter, it is a straight edge there. Just to be sure. Before I really put it down, I think, yes, there's a little spot missing there, but that we can solve by tilting. You know, that's why don't throw any of your scraps away. We can put this little piece down there. Yeah. And the big dark blue one here. and then we can, yeah, I think quite can cover this, yeah. As you can see, I don't think of any composition, but I try to put different things, different papers beside each other, so it will look more interesting. Okay, I will continue. Now there's only one little piece missing, and I think I will glue these letters down here. And before I put my glue away, I will check if there's anything who isn't glued properly down, or proper down. So I'll just run my fingers over it and secure the little flaps who needs more glue. And then I will turn it around and clean the edges. Last one. And there it is, all put down. It is a little boggly now, but you could always put it under some heavy books and let it dry completely. So, and now I will take it to my cutting mat and cut it up, and I'll be back. So here they are, cut up in 4 pieces. They are approximately 21 centimeters by 15 centimeters. And let us turn them around. Let's see, I think it was this is what they look like when I cut them up, but I think they look quite nice, but I think I want to turn them this way instead. Yeah, and now is a $100 question, what to do next. I will look at them for a little bit and decide what to do next. Since you glued the papers down totally random, you never know what you get. And when I look at them, I think the composition is quite okay, so I will paper-wise don't do anything more to that. And the same with this one, and I have decided they are going this up down the this way. But these two here is there's something that's bothers me, and this is this corner up here. I think there's too much also of this paper, so now we can do a little damage control. I have more of this paper, and I think it would be much better if this paper here was to be placed upon this paper who doesn't work. So I'll pull off anything that's loose or I can get off. So, but you don't have to pull it off, you can just glue upon it as it is. So I think this is much better. So this was much better for my eyes. And the last one, I also think this piece is too big. So I think I perhaps would do a slide down here instead. That's why you don't throw any of your papers away. Of course, I throw small bits like this away when I'm done, but it's like this. But this size I would keep, and perhaps I could use it in another collage. Yeah. There we go. You can continue doing this with things you don't like or you're not happy about. Yeah. This was much better, I think. I can see I have a lot of white edges. I haven't been so accurately when I ripped or teared my papers. Some of them I will keep, and some of them I think I will try to get to disappear. So I have these new color 2 Collages. They are water soluble, so they They are nice to use. You can just smear a little. You can also use these stabilo oils, woodies, they are called. I don't think it's the right color, but perhaps this one is better. Yeah. It's, yeah, I think it looks better that way. It is more calm to see it this way, I think. I would do it to the others too. Sorry, it isn't possible to have all 4 collages in the picture, but here is 3 of them. You can let them be as they are now. I think they work. Now I have cleaned the edges, but if you want, maybe you would like to do a focal point on these, and I don't know yet if I want to do it, but I can show you some options. I have these small testing pieces. It is thick watercolor paper, and I have used a fountain pen, and I think they look quite nice on these papers. I don't mind they are white or nearly white. I think that it works. Also, I have some old book pages with some other flowers in, and this also is an option. But that is totally up to you what you want to do. I think I will choose this one and glue them on. Here are 2 of them before, and here they are with the small pieces as a focal point. Here they are, the next 2, and I will glue the focal points on. And here they are with the focal points on. So here they are, all the 4 of them. Gluing such a heavy paper on, it takes a good glue. I don't think a glue stick is enough, but that was that for now. But there's a little some close-ups. And the last one. As I said earlier, you can do this in any sizes you like and with any color scheme you like. I hope you find this inspiring, and I hope you will give it a try yourself.